Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Holrick. You may know me from Twitch Holrick Gaming, where I stream as well a lot of there. I don't really have a time schedule on where I stream, but I stream a lot of on my Twitch channel as well, and try to stream as much as I can. And yeah, this is my first YouTube video. It's gonna be kind of unedited because I don't really know how to edit, and if I make some mistakes, I'll probably just leave them in there for now. Maybe if I get a little better later on, I'll try to edit out my speaking figures and everything like that. But since this is my first YouTube video, I wanted to. I have been really what do you say it? Struggling to figure out which kind of YouTube video I should make for my first video. And personally, myself, I play a lot of Smite, which you can also see on my Twitch channel. And I wanted to kind of make that first YouTube video about that content here. So today I'll take you through my journey of how I switched from controller to PC in Smite 2, and how it really has changed my level and my gameplay and yeah, just my skill level in general. So yeah, grab your snacks, sit back, and let's just dive into it, man. So yeah, throughout this video there'll be some random gameplay running in the background from my stream yesterday, I think it was. And yeah, it'll just be running through the background throughout my stream, and you can kind of decide. I'm playing on mouse and keyboard or on PC here, and you can kind of see my where I'm at in terms of skills. Um, but yeah, like a lot of you guys out there, I started playing Smite 2 on controller. I know a lot of you also started playing on controller as well, or you started playing on PC, or uh, yeah, anything like that. Um, and I really loved playing that on controller. I started playing on my PS4 back in the day, I think it was. When I started playing Smite 1 on the PS4 back in the day, and it was really easy for me to kind of get into the game because I've already played controller for so many years at that point. Where I played a lot of first-person shooters as well. I played a lot of Call of Duty, of course, a lot of Battlefield, a lot of Rainbow Six Siege. So aiming on controller was really um, kind of always something that I have been used to. It was kind of muscle memory. But yeah, I started playing on controller, and I played Smite for throughout 10 years, I would say. Uh, of course, I played on and off for sure, but I played it throughout 10 years, just in general. I think I have close to 6,000, 7,000 hours on Smite 1. Um, and I would say about 300 hours on Smite 2 on controller, and just about 300 hours on uh, computer. So yeah, 300 hours on console and 300 hours on computer in Smite 2, I would say. Yeah, but it was kind of muscle memory, everything, and I thought, hey, I'm pretty good at what I'm doing, right? And so that's why I honestly just kept going on controller. Also, I didn't have a computer at the time, but after a while, I started noticing, you could say, some limitations to playing on controller compared to computer, or at least that was the general assumption out there from my friends and the community as well, that it's way harder to play on controller than it is on a mouse and keyboard. And I kind of felt like I wanted to put that to the test, right? Um, and also, I wasn't feeling like I was quite hitting the level of precision that I really wanted to, especially when I played roles like carry or a more basic attack based ranged magic character, um, mage character. So yeah, that's why I really wanted to try out this. Well, it first started as an experiment, and that's why I really wanted to try out this experiment where I want to transition from controller to PC, to kind of see if I could first and foremost level up my skills just in general, and also see if it really is easier on computer than it is on console. So I started this experiment about, I would say about maybe a month ago at this point. I've been streaming for about a month as well, so that seems about right. That is a month ago. And I'll just tell you how it is. The Switch wasn't uh, really that easy because then again, I'm used to playing on controller. I'm used to just sitting in front of the TV, and now I have to kind of sit in the bedroom with a smaller screen, where I'm used to having a big screen as well. So yeah, with a smaller screen, and I started off by playing a couple of custom matches against one of my very good friends, who also plays a lot of Smite 2 as well. You may have seen him on my streams, and he plays a lot of Smite 2 as well. And he's I would say he's a better player than me at some points. When it comes to duel, especially, he's way better than I am. I sometimes kind of struggle in duel because I feel like there's too much pressure, right? But I'll leave that for another point. The point is here that I started playing a lot of custom matches against my friend, and since I was trying to do this, I would make it as hard for me as possible, right? And I thought to myself, who was the hardest character that I could possibly play out there? And I began to think of Ullr. Ullr is not a character that I can play at all on console. At all. I can't hit his abilities. I can't hit basic attacks, actually. And the combo is just way harder to get in than other combos on other guards. So for me, that was the hardest character, and that's why I decided to play Ullr. So I started playing Ullr consistently. I played Ullr for about I would say every match that I played for about the first 40 hours, maybe 30, 40 hours. The first 30, 40 hours, I only played Ullr in casual and ranked. Everywhere I could play Ullr. Yes, sorry. Yes, there was some times where I couldn't play Ullr because he was either banned in duel or in ranked or whatever, or somebody else picked him. But I tried to only stick to Ullr for about the first 30 or 40 hours, right? And I would say it was going decently for me. My friend said that he could really notice right from when I switched from controller to computer. He could really notice a really big difference in the way that I kind of move and the way that I aim as well. And yeah, so it was going great at that point. And I thought to myself, okay, maybe I can actually do this, right? And that's why I kept going. I kept going, and I kept streaming as well because I really do want to stream my progress throughout the whole thing. And I would say about after the first 30 or 40 hours, I kind of want to switch up to new guards, right? Because for me, it gets boring just playing one guard. So I want to switch up to other guards, and I really got into the flow of it. And then I started playing ranked, a lot of ranked actually. And it's been going. In the beginning, it was going great. I won almost every match that I could win until I hit, I would say, about Platinum 1. I would say from there on, it was kind of a little bit of struggle to get into Diamond. And Diamond was really the place where I struggled the most, right? I really struggled to get to Obsidian, and I'm still struggling here to kind of keep staying in Obsidian. But I want to keep going as well in rank just because I really want to take this experiment to the fullest. Because if you look back at Smite 1, for example, or just Smite 2 on controller, I wasn't able to get to Diamond there, right? I was only able to get to, I would say, maybe Platinum 3, maybe if I was lucky, because I just felt like I had some sort of limitations, right, on the controller. And when I switched to computer here, it didn't feel as much of a struggle anymore. So I would say the shift from controller to console has been honestly great, man. It's been, or sorry, my mistake. The shift from controller to computer has been really great, really awesome. I want to keep playing competitive games on the computer. I can see it now. I can see how your movement just feels way smoother. You can take, for example, you can take Medusa, right? Medusa has her ultimate where you, if you look at her, you kind of get frozen or you get stunned. But if you're fast enough to just turn around and look away, you don't really get stunned by it. And I can really see the change here, that the movement with the mouse feels way smoother than it does on the controller, right? And the controller, I usually got stunned by that Medusa because I couldn't have the sensitivity as high, because it was so hard to aim for me, just in general on controller. So I couldn't have my sensitivity high, so I would most likely end up getting stunned by this ultimate. Now that I play on mouse, I haven't really had that issue, right? And it just feels way smoother. It feels like, um, you can't even compare it. You can't even compare it. And I think that's unfortunate for those who are playing on controller, because I feel like you're having that skill cap always over your head. You can't improve because the control just isn't there, right? You can't change the bottom layout of your controller, but you can change your ability layout on your mouse, right? You have way more options here. I have a mouse, right, where I can put two of my abilities on, and then I put the other two on my Q and E button, as you can see in my gameplay as well. Uh, it's just way easier to access those abilities for me. Yes, I'm not saying that I'm the best computer player out there, because I'm not. I started playing a month ago. On computer in general, I had to really get the controls down off the computer, and that I was struggling with as well. Luckily for me, I had all the knowledge from my Smite days, so Smite in general wasn't something that I was worried about. I knew how to build. I knew what the different item does. I'm still learning, of course, because it is Smite 2. It's still something new, so I'm still learning what you build on the different guards, because you can build everything. But just in general, the switch was uh, smooth for me, at least. Had I played any other game that I haven't played before, I think it would have been way harder. Had I played maybe a new first-person shooter, right? I haven't played Call of Duty in many years. Had I started playing Call of Duty on cons or PC, did I make that switch? It would have been harder for me, I would say. So yeah, in conclusion, why did I make this video at all? Well, first and foremost, I wanted to make my first YouTube video, right? And I play a lot of Smite, as you kind of guessed by now. And I also make this video because I think that there are some people out there who want to get into a new game. Everybody's always looking for something new to play. Smite 2 is fairly new, unless you kind of played the pre-alpha or you bought into that. But it's fairly new for a lot of people out there. And if people are getting into the game and they're wondering, should I play this on controller? Should I play this on mouse and keyboard? What should I do? I would really say get into this game on mouse and keyboard. Controller is hard, and you kind of reach the limitations fast, right? I also want to make this video because if they get into the game, new people, I want them to kind of have some content, and I will move forward making different kind of contents on Smite as well. Also different games for sure, but really different content on Smite that might be for new people out there. It might not be content for the more experienced players, the players that really know how to build, know how to play, know what every god does out there. But I want to play to make some new content for beginners to the game, to hopefully bring some new players into the game, right? And that's what I'll do going forward. I know it's been a really long video at this point. It's considered it's my first video, but I kind of had a lot of things to talk about, and it's fairly unedited, this video here. And if you really enjoy the content, if you want to see more, if you're new to the Smite game, the Smite community just in general, please let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts about the game. I would love to hear what you think could improve in the game. Not that I can do anything about it, but I really love talking about this stuff with people just in general. And I would love for you to come with some recommendations for me. Oh, sorry, excuse me. With some recommendations for me on what I can build, what you could do to improve your skill level in Smite, right? And if there's guys out there you want to learn how to play, you don't know how to play them, come to me, ask me, and I will make different videos. I was thinking of making different videos where I play different guards and kind of showcase just, I would say, the basic level of how they play and maybe a little bit more advanced level. Again, I'm not a pro player. I'm not the highest ranked player. I also get trash talked a lot in my gameplay, and yeah. So take that with, I would say, some sort of grain of salt, but maybe you could learn something from it. That's what the my content would be around. So if you want to see that, please subscribe, like the video, and yeah, just let me know, man. And I guess I'll just see you guys in the next video.